Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with another tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how this 3D applique detailing was made on this particular dress. The style of applique tutorial that I'm sharing in this video can be transformed into anything. You don't have to make this same heart-shaped design on your own outfit as well. You can make yours into any shape or form that you like. This tutorial promises to be very insightful, so I suggest that you do not skip any part of the video so you don't miss out on any important information. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and join me on here on this channel. Become a part of this community on here on YouTube, and also feel free to follow me on my other social media platforms. I always forget to plug in my other social media platforms, which are Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Okay, so either one of them, my name stays the same, Funmibi Olawore, on all platforms. Search for me. I'm going to try to leave my links on here or leave my handles on here on the screen, so go check me out on those platforms. Follow me if you like to keep up with your favorite YouTubers on their other social media platforms. Also, feel free to share this tutorial with a friend. Give me a big fat thumbs up if you enjoy watching, which I'm sure you would. All right, guys, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the meat and the potatoes of today's video. Let's go. Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to create some 3D appliques. So in order to create these 3D appliques, you need a piece of paper, and this paper is where we are going to be drawing the pattern that we want the applique to come in. You also need your pencil, of course, or marker, depending on you and what rocks your boat. And you also need your fabric glue. I'm going to be using my E7000 glue, my favorite fabric glue at the moment. I keep switching with these things, honestly. You also need your copper wire. I have the silver one here, and one downside to these copper wires I'm seeing that I'm not really feeling is, especially for these silver ones, they are changing, almost like the silver plating is changing color. I don't know if you guys can see all this like weirdness going on here. I don't like that. So just in case you're thinking of getting copper wire, if you buy the silver one, chances are, I think it's originally gold, but they now coated it with silver. So after a while, the silver will start to fade off. Anyway, I digress. You need your copper wire, and I'm going to be using these copper wires here. This is the 0.50 millimeters copper wire, and this is the 0.70. You can use either one for the skeleton, for your what's it called now, your design. You also need your cup chain, and these are my cup chains. I have the silver, and bring them out of the pack. I have this gold one. I got this from Daddy Chidera's shop, who is Mr. Okoro. I got this from him. While the second one, I got it off of Instagram from Appliqués Streams Tubo. She's also located out here in Port Harcourt. Like I always say with these things, you can go to any sewing accessories shop in your location. I typically just share vendors that are located in Port Harcourt because, for those that don't know, I live in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Alright, so these are the things that you need. And with your pattern, just in case this is your first time of seeing my 3D applique video, your pattern can be anything, honestly. If you want your pattern to just be triangles, draw triangles on your paper and work with it. But for me, I just want to do, I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to draw like a shape on this paper. I think I want it to be like the shape of a heart. I want it to be relatively big. And I'm going to cover the bottom as well because it will help me when I'm pasting this or tacking this onto my outfit. So something like this. You can even draw a butterfly, right? Like, can I draw a butterfly? Let me see if I can just scribble something for you guys. So something like this butterfly kind of thing that I drew here. Cut it out and just make it work, right? So with this thing, there's no hard and fast rule. Just draw any pattern. Even if you want like, what's it called now? Something like this. Just like a narrow shape. Cut it out, right? Something like this. Just cut a bunch, put your designs on it and do what works for you. But anyway, that's that about that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this my hat that I drew, and I'm using my paper scissors. Alright guys, so this is the shape that I cut off the paper. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my copper wire. Alright, I'm using the 0.71 millimeters copper wire. Let me just show you guys because I know someone might ask. The 0.71 millimeters copper wire. So I'm just going to just bring out a little bit. pass it around the edge of the shape that I cut out. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to endeavor that the shape of the copper wire matches the shape of the pattern that I'm working with. It will help when trying to attach it to the fabric that I'm working with. So something like this, yeah. You can make your adjustments if you want. All right, this is another way to create your 3D appliques, and I found that this is an easier way. So this is what the shape looks like on my copper wire. Can we see? So after you do this, you can just like twist up the bottom just so that the work you did stays together like so. So twist it real nice, real good. Number one done. So in total I want about 4 of these. So I'm just going to like repeat this process 4 times, get 4 wires like this, and then we'll move on to the next stage in this tutorial. All right friends, so I have my wires all done. This fabric is already reinforced. What I plan to do is, after creating my wires, just to match my pattern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue, and then because I'm trying to be very economic with my fabric, I'm going to place my hand on the wire like this and apply my glue on the wire just so it stays put. Just so that the glue dries fast. I hope the sound of the fan is not messing with my audio, but patience is the key. So the wire is already staying on the fabric. Let's pause. We go again. Apply glue on the edge of the fabric. You guys, let me know, especially for those that have watched like a lot of my 3D applique videos. Let me know if you are feeling this our method, or you prefer the older versions that I've shared on the channel. I know you guys love all these 3D applique videos, so that's why I thought to also share this method that I'm doing with this one with you guys. And the idea for this fan, so I was scrolling through Instagram, I think it was yesterday, and on my explore page I saw, because I get a lot of recommendations on Instagram for like people that do stuff like what I do, so I saw this person making a dress, and then she was talking about how fashion designers need blow dryers. So I'm like, blow dryer about in fashion design? So I saw that she was to make the drying process of fabric glue for the styles that she makes, to make it faster, she uses blow dryers to just dry down the glue and make it tacky. Because you know with glues, you need to get it to be a bit tacky. It's kind of like applying eyelashes, fake eyelashes on your eyes for my makeup people. So you need the glue to be a bit tacky for the whatever it is that you're trying to apply on your fabric to stay put. Anyway, just so this video doesn't drag for too long, I'm going to allow this just dry really well. I'm going to go ahead to apply the remaining 3 wires that we have, the remaining 2 wires that we have here, because I decided to make the number of wires I'm working with 3 as opposed to the 4 that I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to just repeat everything I did here. I'll repeat it on these 3 wires. The 3 wires are already attached to the fabric. Now it's time to cut them off. Alright guys, so this is what the heart-shaped patterns that I cut out looks like after cutting neatly. The next thing I'm going in with is my fabric glue, which is the E7000 glue I showed us earlier, and that's what I'm using to apply my cup chain onto these patterns that I've drawn out, or would you say appliques, okay? It's the appliques that I'm referring to as patterns, okay? And I'm carefully just placing my cup chains on top of this. I've done this a lot of times on the channel. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. To get up to speed, watch my beading tutorial playlist. I have a lot of playlists depending on what you're interested in. Feel free to go through my playlist list and just decide which of the playlists you want to start off with. I have the sewing tutorial playlist. I have my sit down video playlist where I just share like insightful tips that I've learned on my journey in fashion design. So many different things, honestly. Just feel free to choose whichever playlist you want to watch and join us on this journey that we are currently on YouTube. This is me just speeding through applying my cup chain onto the brim or the edge of this 3D applique that I cut out. And once that is done, I'm going to move on to now start to attach these appliques onto the outfit that I showed us at the beginning of this video. I have a tutorial on how I made the main dress that I shared at the beginning of the tutorial, okay, the A-line dress. If you'll be interested in having me share the tutorial, let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to upload it for us. Alright friends, so this is what we have here. Our hats 3D appliques are ready, and now it's time to attach them to the dress that I'm referring to. So the dress is just a simple A-line dress, a simple A-line dress. So I just decided to use these 3D appliques to just beautify it. So I want the hat shapes to kind of layer over themselves, something like what we have here, just to create some drama on the outfits, because I feel like the dress looks a bit too plain. So I just want them to look like this. I hope it all makes sense. Let me adjust the placement of my camera. So for people that like glue, you can glue it on, but I like glue, but I don't trust glue basically. So ultimately just do what works for you and your business. I've done a whole video talking about glues and tacking and the pros and cons of the two options, so you can check out that video. I'll try my best to link it on the screen for whoever wants to see, just to understand what's going on better. What I just did was I cut off the sharp ends of these wires that I put here, just so it doesn't start tearing the dress basically. Anyway, this is my beading needle. That's what I'm going to be using to tack these things onto the dress. If there was a zipper on this dress, I would just have zipped down and then pass my hand from the back, but because there's no zipper, I have to just use my initiative to kind of figure out how I want this thing to work. So I'm just trying to knot up my thread. So you see that the applique is already attached to the dress. So these little stitches that I did here, I'm going to do it at different points on this hat, that way, maybe here, here, and here, just so that I'm sure that it's not going to be, or I can just do here and here, these two center points, just so that this part can lift off, and then it will just give the dress a different vibe. So at this bottom here and at this point here, so on each one of these things, that's what I'll be doing. Just so two strategic points here and here, and then put the third one as well here and here. Sew those points down, and then when I'm done, I'll come back and show us the end result. I'll also try on the dress. I believe at the intro of this video I've already tried on the dress, but just in case I did not, I'll try it on, and then we can see how it's going to look if you ever decide to do something like this for yourself. All right friends, so this is what the 3D applique looks like on the dress. It totally transformed this A-line dress from looking basic to looking incredibly beautiful. I also went ahead to dim the light so you guys see the beauty of adding cup chain to your designs. It looks absolutely stunning. I wore this to church and a lot of people liked the end result of this outfit. Please like this video if you're yet to like, subscribe as well, and join us on here. This is what this simple A-line dress with the frills at the bottom, this is what it looks like. Okay, absolutely stunning. I'm going to give you guys a 360-degree spin. Let me move back a little. Can you guys see? Let me bring down my camera. This is what it looks like with the frills at the bottom, and I'm going to give you guys a spin. If you enjoyed watching, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, okay? That way I know that you guys got value from watching. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, please subscribe. All right, share this video with someone that you think would love this type of content. If you have feedback for me, questions, suggestion, or just comment something that you want to say about this dress, please keep it in the comment section. Let's keep it positive. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, guys, without wasting any more time, thank you again for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to see you in another video. Bye.